Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we'll discuss about the topic trend report. Trend report is a type of project reporting, and it's a very important topic with respect to project management. We will see this topic with respect to project management especially, or PMP or PMI, project management body of knowledge. We will see that what does it mean by trend report and what is its implication in the project management and how we can use it. With respect to exam point of view, if you are studying project management in university or you are planning to give exam of PMP, this is an important topic, and you will see this topic in the exam. At least 4 to 5 questions or multiple choice options, you will see this topic in the questions. Also friend, if you are a professional project manager and working as a project manager in any organization, so this is an important topic for you to understand, and that what is trend report and how we can use the trend report in our professional life. So friend, let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. Trend report. First of all, friend, try to understand that trend report is a report which tells you something. Okay, first of all, see, there are two words, trend, report. Okay, friend, if I ask from you that what is a trend, okay, if I ask from you what does it mean by trend, trend basically, if we talk about the thing which normally people start following. For example, if in a movie any particular Hollywood hero make some hairstyle and people start following it, so we will say that it becomes a trend. Like people start following it, so people will follow it, people will do it, it will become a trend. Similarly, in we can say, let's assume like in the fashion industry, we can say this particular style of shirts will become a common trend. What does it mean basically? What we want to say, like it will become a trend, like people will follow it, it will follow, like people will follow it in the next few months, people will follow it. Similarly, in the fashion industry, we can say that it's a very common style, it will become a fashion of that particular style of shoes, it will become a fashion, like it will become a trend. Trend means, friend, that generally people will start following it, and in the next few months people will be following it. So trend basically, friend, means that something which people will follow in the next few days, next few months. Okay. Similarly, friend, when in the project management as well, when we talk about project management, trend report means that a report which tells you about some particular trend. Let me give you an example. For example, nowadays, if we say that mobile application is a general trend means that people like more mobile applications as compared to website development. Like nowadays, website development is not so much popular as compared to mobile application development. So mobile development has more trend, is in trend, and people will be developing more mobile application in the future as compared to website development. So trend is more toward more mobile application development and less in website development. Okay, so if we draw a trend report, so it will tell you that the number of mobile application development is getting more, and website development is getting less as the time is passing. As if we compare from, for example, if we compare it from the 2015 and we count the number of website development in a year, so we will 100 I am 100% sure that website development count will be decreasing as we move towards the 2020. Like in 2050, website development count will be more and mobile application development count will be less. Now if we count do the same count in 2020, I'm 100% sure the website development count will be decreasing and the mobile application count will be increasing. So basically friend, trend report tells you about the trend about particular something particular. Basically what is the basis of trend report? Basically friend, we see the data in the past, what is happening in the past, and based on the historical information or the past information, we predict about the future. For example, we can say that in the last if we see about, for example, in the last few months, we can notice that the mobile application count is increasing. So we can predict that in the next few months the mobile application count will continues and the website count will be decreasing. What is the basis of that? How we can predict? Because see friend, here based on the historical information, based on the past information, the events which occur in past, the data which we have, okay, the data which we have, based on that data we can predict about future. And remember one thing, that where it came from, the data came from the past historical data. The data came from the events which occur in the past. So based on the data we can predict about the future. Okay, so that is the basis of trend report. Now friend, you can think of that based on the historical data, based on the past data, we can predict about the future data, about the future events. For example, you know that for example, you have noticed that ABC company has a share in market and its share is increasing for since last 3 days. Its share is increasing, and we have noticed that if in the past we have noticed, since last 3 years we have noticed that if the share is increasing for since last 3 days, it will continue for about 1 month. For example, I'm just take it just as an example, it's just an example. Okay, so you can predict that if it's happening in the last 3 years it happens, so we can predict, we can think that if it happens in the last 3 years, so maybe it will happen in that year as well. So basically friend, trend report tell you based on the historical data, based on the past data, we can predict about the future. Okay, so based on that historical data and the past data, we can predict about the future. So it tells you about the trend report. And what is the purpose of trend report? Basically friend, it predict about future. You can predict, you can think about future possibilities that based on the trend report. You can predict, you can think about the future. And friend, how to write the trend report? Basically friend, first of all, begin with insights. You have the knowledge, you have the clear knowledge about the event, about the requirement. Then you have the data in your hand, you must have the data, clear data. Then you have to develop the charts, graphs, and then tie it all together. Means that you have to group together all the things. So you, on that basis, you can develop a trend report. What are the trend report? First of all, you have a clear understanding what is the objective, what is the main requirement. Then you have the data means the data which occur, the events which occur in past. You should have the data in your hand. Then you have to draw the graphs, then you have to draw the charts using Excel or any other tool. And then you have to tie it together, like you have to you have to think all these things get together, and then you can get to some conclusion. Like for example, just take it as an example, for example, take it as an example, like on the x-axis you can see that months are there, and on the y-axis the dollar is there. So if you see from the 2014 is the blue color and 2015 is the red color. So if you see from here, 2015 is showing the trend, like it's showing that the 2014 is less in trend report. Like whenever we are moving from June to July, like we are moving ahead, the revenue or the dollar is increasing. Okay, you can easily understand from here. And 2015 tells you that 2015 is more than the 2014. Like the particular the 2015 year is getting more dollar as compared to the 2014. So you can think of this as a trend. It tells you that as we increase, as we move forward in the year, like June, July, August, September, October, the trend tells you that the number of dollar would be increasing. Okay, so this is the trend report. Just take it as an example, it's just a sample. It tells you the trend of the dollar. The trend means that as we move forward in the year, as we move forward in the months like July, August, September, October, November, the number of dollar would be increasing. Also it tells you the trend, the 2015 is more beneficial as compared to 2014. So this trend tells you. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues. And thank you, thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side. Thank you.